Today's podcast episode is all about dopamine detoxing and how it can help us improve our productivity and well-being. We have done extensive research on the topic, including studying the work of Dr. Anna L. Mai, a psychiatrist at Stanford University School of Medicine and author of the book Dopamine Nation: Finding Balance in the Age of Indulgence. First, let's understand what dopamine is. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a small molecule that helps our nerve cells communicate with each other in our brain. It is involved in various functions like movement, sleep, mood, but most importantly, it plays a crucial role in reward and motivation. In our brain's reward system, dopamine acts as the major currency that motivates us to take action. There are two ways dopamine works in the brain: tonic transmission and phasic transmission. Tonic transmission is like the constant hum of background noise in a restaurant, where neurons continuously release small amounts of dopamine, setting our baseline dopamine levels. On the other hand, phasic transmission is like someone calling your name in a crowded restaurant, where a surge of dopamine occurs, signaling a reward or something significant happening. To better understand this, let's take an example of receiving an Instagram notification. Initially, our dopamine levels are at baseline due to tonic transmission. However, when our phone buzzes with a notification, we experience a phasic release of dopamine as we anticipate a reward or message. This surge of dopamine creates a feeling of wanting or craving, motivating us to unlock our phone and open Instagram. After opening Instagram, there are three potential outcomes. The first is getting more likes than predicted, resulting in an increase in dopamine due to an unexpected reward. The second is getting exactly the same number of likes as predicted, leading to no dopamine release since the reward was expected. The third is getting fewer likes than predicted, causing a decrease in dopamine levels due to a prediction error. Understanding this dopamine prediction and reward system helps us grasp how our brain responds to various stimuli. It also explains how social media companies manipulate our dopamine system to keep us engaged and addicted to their platforms. They use random intermittent rewards, showing rewarding content at random intervals to keep us seeking more dopamine hits and spending more time on their apps. To control our dopamine levels and use them to our advantage, we can employ 4 actionable strategies. 1. The rule of pain before pleasure. By experiencing discomfort or doing something uncomfortable first, we can enhance the pleasure we feel afterward. This approach involves pressing on the pain side of the pleasure-pain seesaw, leading to a greater appreciation of pleasurable activities. 2. The rule of avoidance. To reset our dopamine balance, we need to avoid dopamine-inducing activities for a period of time. This could involve detoxing from social media, video games, or any addictive behavior that raises our tonic dopamine levels. Avoiding triggers and cues associated with these behaviors is crucial during this detox period. 3. The rule of barriers. Setting up barriers, both chronological and geographical, can help us create a healthy balance of high dopamine activities. Limiting the time spent on social media, removing tempting items from our environment, and setting categorical rules for specific behaviors are effective ways to control our dopamine levels. 4. The rule of boredom. Embracing boredom and learning to be comfortable with it can be a powerful strategy to break free from the constant need for high dopamine activities. Allowing ourselves moments of boredom opens up opportunities for creativity and enjoyment of simple pleasures. Implementing these strategies requires effort and commitment, but they can help us regain control over our dopamine levels and find joy in everyday activities. It's important to remember that it takes about 4 weeks to reset our dopamine balance. And during this time, we may experience withdrawal symptoms and discomfort. However, by persevering through these challenges, we can learn to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. If you're interested in further exploring these concepts and strategies, I recommend checking out my book, Feel Good Productivity, which provides practical guidance on how to enjoy your work, increase productivity, and find sustainable fulfillment. Additionally, if you're struggling with focus, I have a 3-part video series on actionable strategies and tools to improve your ability to concentrate. I hope you found this podcast episode informative and insightful. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a review on Amazon for my book. Thank you for listening, and remember to embrace the power of dopamine and use it to enhance your life and productivity.